McGorple got.
Hello. You are Angry Bird?
Yeah, like in real life. I get shot at pig's houses. This is me being an angry bird. Welcome to my dad and my mom and my grandma and my uncle.
Welcome to what my parents made.
Welcome to what my
What his
mom and
parents
dad
made.
banged and had. Me, an idiot.
Yelling Grandma, episode 14. Welcome,
My name's Corey.
He's Corey, and I'm Chris.
My name's Corey. Fuck you.
What, you don't like that?
Stole it from a vine.
Stole it from Will Fatso.
My name is Johnny Nichols Waters.
Johnny Unitas.
My name is Johnny McMuttermoo.
Nickel
and
Michelob.
dime me.
Nickel and dime you with the Michelob lights.
This is straight nonsense.
Yep, we like to start with
Nonsense.
nonsense to weed out the real people, you
Yeah,
know?
to weed out anybody who would go, I'm here to report them.
Yeah. They're like, oh, these guys can't even complete a real thought.
Yeah,
they
they're
just
not.
rambled words. They just picked random words to say in the beginning.
These guys can't be offensive. They don't even know what words are.
These guys also can't harm anybody. Who would pay attention to any of this? It starts and they're rambling.
Starts and then they go like this.
Hey, today is our, we have a lot of questions from friends and family and fans. And
mainly one person.
Mainly one person. But no. We got a couple questions here. See how many we can get to. Get a good sniff on the mic.
I just had a siege.
Test out the mic sniff.
I just had a sniffing seizure.
A sneezer. A sniffing seizure.
Anywho, that's what my dog has. He goes,
yeah.
And then he sneezes. He goes,
How come no one's ever said that before?
I don't know.
Dogs have sniffing seizures. You just came up with that.
Sneezers.
Live on the pod.
Give me money.
Sneezers.
I invented something.
Sniffing seizures.
Yeah.
Hey,
Uh-oh.
So how's everyone doing? How are you? You know?
Yeah, respond to us right now.
Feeling good?
How are you doing?
My phone's on airplane mode, but I'll answer your messages later.
I'm staring at the camera, waiting for a response. How are you doing?
Hello.
Hello. Are you doing good? You doing cool? You doing great? Cause I'm doing cool and great and good and cool and cool and great and good and cool.
Corey's doing good. I'm doing all right. I had a terrible work day, but shockingly, you know how like if you have a
white guy,
if you're having like a horrible day, like usually I don't know, usually I'm bummed out, obviously, but like I had a horrible day at work, but I somehow I don't know, sometimes I felt pretty depressed.
TGI Friday.
Yeah. But that's sort of what happened.
TGI Wednesday. Yeah.
It was Friday, and I'm like, I don't give a shit, dude.
That's usually what I know that's the whole cliche thing about people like, huh, dude, it's Friday, but I mean, it's true. Like when I'm at work on Friday, I'm like, I mean, today is still like the last day that I have to deal with this shit. So
even on Thursday, you're like, there's one more shit dealing day, and then
tomorrow I can
get home and
get
chill.
domed up,
get pieced up. Hand out your piece to a dome, coach.
Ow.
And
my leg hurts.
Nah, dude, worked a terrible, horrible shift, and on the way home though, I was just like, you know what, dude, I'm a slut. I'm gonna get with my lady. We're gonna eat some food.
Dude, if I was
play
a
video
girl
game
with this mindset,
oh boy,
I'd probably be a whore. It's not even. I'm not even saying that negatively. I'd probably just bang.
No, and that's the thing. Some people would be like, if they heard you say slut or whore or something, some people would be like, oh, like you're being horophobic.
No, I'm just saying I would bang a lot of people because it would be cool.
It's like, no, I couldn't now because I'm a disgusting man, but if I was a woman, it's like everybody wants it. I'm slinging
I'm a disgusting man that lasts 4 seconds. Just kidding.
All right, TC Tugger.
TC Tug.
All right, we can dive into a question or two here.
Yeah, we got some questions from the men and women at home.
Yeah, thank you everybody participating. Makes our show more fun.
Not thank you. I'm the bad guy.
So good cop, bad cop here.
I'm a cop.
Oh wait, good cop, bad cop.
Actually, isn't it bad cop, bad cop? Because
yeah.
every cop sucks.
Every cop's bad. All I don't know. Just
I don't know.
People do the ACAB.
Oh shit, we're getting into politics again.
I know. All cops are.
Let's read a question.
But I just laugh because I'm like,
my girlfriend's like, yeah, you got into politics again. I was like, yeah, and then she was like, but it's just everywhere right now. And I was like, yeah, thanks for supporting me.
Also, I think we say some funny stuff.
Yeah, we try to do some funny riffing and raffing and roofing.
Somebody upstairs listening to
my ass.
Listening to our last episode.
Yeah, they're like, huh, I'm gonna nail these guys to the wall.
I'm gonna nail your ass to the wall. Here, we got a question.
He's learning to read.
I do have a hard time, guys. We're next to bookshelves, okay? I'm intelligent.
Yeah, I know things.
We're gonna go with Jake.
That's it.
Jake Smith.
Jake Withersby.
He asked us, what's our favorite Twisted Metal character? I don't remember any of them.
Oh, you're an idiot.
What do you remember? Here, before I look at the list.
There's Axel. He has the big tires. He's a guy that drives around like this, and he just has gigantic tires. And then there's what's the clown's name?
McDuddle?
Sweet Tooth.
Oh yeah, you're right.
And then his dad, Dark Tooth. And then there's
Dark Side.
And then there's Calypso. And then there's I think there's Warthog. And then there's Grim, he's the guy on the motorcycle.
Grim.
And then there's
Dude, what about
there's like a frog one, Frogger.
They probably added
Froggo?
a lot we never even seen.
I was thinking of like Twisted Metal 2, because that's the only one I remember. Dude, and they all had like the little stories.
Dude, the stories were the coolest thing. Oh,
yeah,
don't give me
when you
video.
won the game, they got their wish.
Is this the first one?
Huh. Oh yeah, Outlaw. He was the cop.
Oh yeah, the asshole.
I don't know. Oh yeah. Oh great, we're back in the cops again. Chris is looking at ads.
Of course. Yeah, I don't know, man.
Who is my favorite though? I guess
I think I did use Axel a lot.
I think I liked Grim a lot because I thought the motorcycle was cool, and he had like the sidecar with the machine gun on it.
There you go.
Yeah, Calypso had that like sports car.
Oh yeah, I did love that one. I just thought it looked cool with the wheels, Axel.
That's what I called him, wheels.
Wasn't this guy like, I want to be an actor? I want the whole world to see my face.
Which guy is it?
I want the whole world to see my face. He wanted to be like this popular actor.
What's that? Is that Spectre?
And then he won. Or well, when you win with him,
and then like they make his face huge. Yeah,
over like the entire Earth or whatever.
Yeah, they need to word the words wrong, better. I mean, what was his name?
I don't know.
There's Grim, I think. Yeah, I think that's the frog one I was thinking about. That girl. She was like a little bug. I think her name was like Froggy or Frog or Froggo or Frog Tits or Frog Clam.
How about Twisted Metal 2?
We're having a tough time here.
Corey, let me search stuff. And the dive is good.
Well, we're stealing from other pods again. That's all we do.
It's just a reference.
Because we're retarded.
Oh, yeah, and that's how you get away with it.
Hey, you just changed the word. I said a different word.
Put a weird accent on it.
Can't get me. Can't get me. Let's see, who else did I like? But basically, I think I liked Outlaw too because I was like, oh, I'm a cop. That's sweet. And then,
I could tell people what to do and hit them.
Yeah, and I could kill people, and nobody will even care. Yeah, when you were the cop in that game, when you killed people, you got a promotion.
And then now it's 2020. You kill people.
Oh, there we go.
And you get another promotion.
Now we have the names of the pictures.
I know, right? Calypso. Hammerhead.
Hammerhead. I don't remember that one.
Ken Masters.
Ken Masters.
Was that the guy? Was that the struggling actor? That was him. Ken Masters. He drove Spectra.
the name. You know the name of your car. Oh.
Yeah. Spectra.
What's the?
He drove Spectra.
The Krista one. That's the frog one, I bet.
Krista is Calypto's daughter. It all ties in together.
What was her car's name?
Bomb. I don't know. Bomb.
Bomb? Oh yeah, Minion. He drove the tank. Minion was sweet too. You had to unlock him, I think. Yeah, Mr. Grimm. He was sweet.
That was cool. Everything that was like death.
Outlaw and Outlaw 2? I'm the second cop. Oh yeah, Roadkill. He was sweet, I think.
Roadkill.
I don't remember Shadow. What's that guy? Simon White.
This is a vehicle character page for Shadow from Twisted Metal games.
Simon Whittlecock? Is that what that's?
Whittlebone? Whittleboner? Spectre?
Spectre. Sweet Tooth. Thumper. I think that's what I was thinking of.
That's just like a...
Not Frogger. It was
Sometimes
Thumper.
you get sick of using the goofy things, and I'm like, I just want a car.
Yeah. I like Warthog was cool because he was like a little... He was like a
little tank?
Hummer, like a little mini tank or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't even remember.
That's cool, you know?
But I think if I had to answer
favorite?
that question, it was probably Mr. Grimm.
All right.
Or Axel.
Yeah.
Or Outlaw. Those three.
I think I really liked Ken Masters just because it was a car for a minute. But then after the end, I was like, oh, he's an idiot.
Ken Masters. Yeah, he's a bitch.
Hammerhead's cool. Yeah, Axel. I think I did Axel the most.
Yeah, dude. He was
when I was a little baby.
He was just stuck to the. He couldn't even go to the store.
He couldn't. Yeah.
He couldn't go to 7-Eleven because he was
drive through his whole life.
Can
I get?
Can I get a?
Can
I get a Whopper? And can I get an order of chicken tenders, please? And then they had to like set it on his platform because he couldn't grab them. He didn't have hands. And no one could go with him unless they just held on to him. That'd be a rough life being strapped to two giant tires.
It'd be a rough life being a vehicle.
Yeah. You just live in the garage.
Honey, I'm home. Turns it off.
And he
just closes his eyes. Yeah, that's where he sleeps.
Yeah, and then how does he bang his wife?
She comes in there.
Climb on.
She comes in there, turns around, bends over, and backs up, and she goes, deet, deet. She backs up into him.
She just bends over, and then he starts his tires back up, and then he just goes, and he just drives back and forth, forward, reverse, and then she's just like, and he has like rockets on his shoulders.
Do you think is she? I don't know. Is she a vehicle with tiny wheels?
Oh yeah,
like,
no, they're kids.
Wheeled man.
Their kids are. She's normal.
They're like little Tonka trucks.
Yeah. Dad, slow down.
Watch out! I got big tires. Fuck.
Mommy, will Dad ever come in the house? His wheels are too big.
Dad's stuck in the garage again.
Do you think he was?
Who put their toys in the garage? You gotta put your shit away.
Do you think he was very good at driving? This is called the Axle Pod. I don't know. He always was the most interesting because he was just stuck to tires, stuck to wheels.
He probably, I bet you in the third one or some other one. Do they always have different characters?
I think they'd add some, but like
I thought they just added. Yeah.
I think they were always like the main ones.
They probably have him when he wins. He's like, I just don't want to be a vehicle.
Yeah, can I be a regular guy? And they're
My name is literally Axel. I'm a literal Axel for a vehicle.
And then Calypso's like, no, you have to be a vehicle still. It's your name. You can't have a different wish. This is bullshit.
All right, here this is a good one.
Is it good, or is it real good? If it's not good, I quit.
I think this guy's messing with us. He said, "Should people who drive pickup trucks be canceled?" He worded this wrong.
What?
Hold on. I think he worded it like shit. So I wanted to make fun of it.
He might be a moron.
This is what he put. Should people who drive pickup trucks be canceled since they run over protesters?
Well, I mean, they should be arrested.
People who run over protesters, yeah, but you don't have to drive a truck to run people over.
I think that's because those were all the videos of the guys. I'm in my lifted Dodge Ram. Look at the flag I have on the back. It's Confederate flag. And then they're just like, yeah. And then they just go.
Biden signs.
And the next day they get to go beat their wife and go to the construction site. Did I do that?
Did I do that?
I mean, I guess, is being arrested the same as being canceled?
When I first started reading it, I thought it was just going to be like
Who is this?
I finished the sentence before I read it. Like in my head, I read, "Should people who drive pickup trucks be canceled?" And then I thought he was going to go a different direction. Like, should they be canceled because you're just wasting so many emissions?
You thought they were just going to be making fun of people in trucks?
Yeah.
Yeah. But they're just
That's
talking.
what I thought. And then he was like, "Be
talking about
canceled
the serious issue."
Yeah, be canceled because they kill people. I'm like, well, be canceled. These people are getting put in prison.
I mean, I guess
fucking killing people.
If you run over someone, then you should go to jail. So yes, you should be canceled. Next question. That was easy.
I don't know if people want me to say the name or not, so I don't know.
Yeah, don't say the name.
Here's one.
You know what? Next time, we were not going to say names this time, but next time we'll just say. I don't know. It doesn't matter.
Nah, who cares?
No one cares. No one watches or listens.
Half of these people won't even listen or watch this, so that's cool.
Sluts.
You're a real estate agent. How would you convince someone to move to our city? Like here.
A lot of white people.
Hey,
it depends. Are they black? Because then I would say more black people are coming here. And if they're white, I would say a lot of white people are here.
Yeah, and that works both ways.
Yeah.
And you get everyone in.
Yeah, get them all in.
And so whoever is racist on either side is just like, oh, we're good.
I guess I've never thought about it because I don't care. But let me try to think about it for 1 second. If we're being serious. It's a night. I don't know. The schools are cool. I guess there's schools everywhere.
There's a lot of schools. There's a lot of bars.
There's a lot of churches. There's a lot of bars.
If you like any of that stuff.
There's some raw restaurants. I mean, are they good? Maybe.
There's a lot of nice homes.
I mean, it's a nice area for the most part.
Nice area.
You can drive. You can ride your bike around. There's parks. There's nice basketball courts.
There are so many parks. Yeah.
I mean, it's not that far from Detroit. From the big city, so you can go watch the Tigers or the Lions or the Red Wings or the Pistons.
15 minutes, 10 minutes.
After the pandemic, of course. I don't know. Go up north.
Yeah, dude. Detroit's coming back.
Are they moving to the city from like a city nearby, or are they moving to the city from a different state? Because then you got to sell the state and the weather.
Yep. That's a rough sell.
Listen here. Your question sucks.
Oh my god.
Just kidding. I'm just kidding around. Those are my kids. Those are when I'm.
We should play Bop It on the pod.
Bop it, and twist it, bounce, to flick it, and pull it.
But then we can do it with a cat.
And then you're just going, I'm doing it. And then when you would do it, when you get it wrong, it's like, you retard. And you're like, oh.
I was going to say we could do it with a cat.
Cancel them!
We could do it with a cat.
Bop it on a cat?
Yeah.
Finger it.
Oh. Yeah. Everything you were just doing, yanking a tail.
Bop on their side.
Yeah. My cat, Diesel likes that stuff.
Pull on their tail, flicking their face.
You know what? I need to get Diesel up here. He needs to be here. What's he doing?
Too late.
Moving on. I don't know. A lot of that stuff you said, I like,
But then if we're going to get silly, I live here, and I'm cool.
Yeah, if we're going to get real crazy, it's home of the Yelling Grandma podcast.
Yeah, it's home of the famous Yelling Grandma podcast.
We are famous. And
we are famous. Yes.
You know what's shocking? There's a couple, like people just keep coming out with podcasts. And I'm on YouTube surfing around, and I come across, there's a lot of comedy podcasts. They have like people who have done specials, written for shows and stuff. I've looked at them, and it's just like 100 views. And I'm like, that's crazy.
Because there's so many.
There's just there's just so many starting out, and it's like
so many.
Go on a popular show, and it blows you up. But then if you're just on,
yeah,
remember that?
Anyway, back. I might have to sneeze. Who has that? Oh, yeah, we're not doing the names.
Yeah. That was good. I like it, though. It's an interesting thing. I mean, you can keep going with it, that stuff. Oh, my leg's broken.
Whoever asked that, look into my eyes. New question.
Whoever asked that, where are you at?
Yeah, where do you live?
Huh?
We want to move there.
Yeah.
Convince us to move where you live.
Convince us to move into your ass.
To move into your house, and then maybe your ass.
And then
we'll have sex. All right, move it along.
I meant to look this up. Favorite UFC fight of all time, and then the worst of all time. So immediately, the worst of all time, you might be thinking of it. What I thought of was, if anyone watches UFC, Jordan even remembered this, and she was like, "That was a terrible fight." It was Francis Ngannou and Derek Lewis.
Oh yeah, that's pretty bad.
Are two monsters who in the UFC, if you haven't, you don't watch that stuff. Both these guys knock everybody out. Like pretty much all their wins are just clean knockouts. Yeah, first round or whatever. They crush dudes. They got like immense power in their fists, and we thought like someone's dying. One of them are gonna die tonight, and then
nobody died.
They got seemingly extremely exhausted so quick and just laid on each other, like standing up, and then they're like, You thought maybe they'd break apart and start finally swinging, and then they just, I don't know, man. It looked like they just didn't train. I don't know what the hell.
Yeah, I feel like that just goes into a category of all the slop fests where either one, everyone gets both people get gassed, and it's just sloppy and nothing's happening.
Maybe they trained like shit.
Or a wrestler is fighting someone, and it's just 3 or 5 rounds of them laying on another guy. And I'm the only one in the pot, and now I'm not.
Yeah.
My favorite one though.
I mean, favorite would be some of those Anderson Silva ones during his like reign of he had like 11, 12 wins in a row, and he was just smashing people.
Yeah,
and it was fun because he would make freaking pros, guys who are proven in the sport, look like children.
Yeah, I like all the basically like all like the just brawls. Those are good, but like I guess. Sometimes it's cool to just see like just an insane knockout where you're like, whoa. But I don't know, like favorite fight, that's very hard to do. They're both really hard to do.
Dude, you got this wouldn't be the worst, but like maybe it was like so growing up watching the UFC, we liked Rich Franklin. Like he was like a good guy. He was always humble. Hey, Rich Franklin.
I'm your everyday man.
He mowed his own lawn.
I'm Rich Franklin.
Drove his kids to school.
Hi, Dad. I'm Rich Franklin.
Took a lunch pail to work.
This is my lunch pail. I'm Rich Franklin.
We just do this for 30 minutes. Pet his dog. Here's my dog.
I'm Rich Franklin.
I'm Rich Franklin.
He says that after everything he does.
Hi, cat.
I'm Rich Franklin.
I'm Rich Franklin.
Anyway,
but so what I was gonna say.
Anywho,
see, this is the Yelling Grandma. This is the ADD podcast. If we haven't said it enough,
this is the R Word podcast.
Well, some may say that, but that's because I have alcohol fetal syndrome, so that's why
he's allowed to say it.
So that's why I would say that. But
tell him he's not allowed. And then tell a black person they're not. I'm sorry.
Oh my god.
Sorry. Anywho, we're talking about Rich Franklin being a good guy.
Yeah, no. So he was such a good dude and stuff, and he won the belt. But then when Anderson Silva was coming on his reign, just smashing people, he came up against Rich Franklin, and Rich like couldn't get out of his clinch, and it was like one of the scariest things because you're watching a guy. They're fighting. These guys are trying to dent each other's faces. Dents. And
dent.
He's got him in the clinch. His arms are around his neck, and Rich just looked like this. Just dangling.
What does that look like, everybody?
Just the guy. Oh god. He's in the clinch. This is fighting stuff. I'm not talking about whatever you're thinking. But
I'm not thinking it. They're thinking it.
Yeah, you guys did it. It's in your head, not mine. That was a Louis C.K. joke when he talked about when people would say something, and he's like, "Well, now you're making me say it."
Yeah.
But I don't want to get into that. But like, so Rich Franklin would just be in this clench, and you're like, "Oh my god!" And then it just he brings a knee up, smashed into his face, and he's just back to like, I don't know how to get out of this. And just so repetitive. Changed the shape of his nose. He had surgery on his nose and stuff. That was one that maybe I wouldn't say the worst, but just like you're like sad for the other guy. You're like, this guy is great, but he's fighting somebody who's on just this like god tier.
He also did that to Forrest Griffin. Just made him look like a fucking idiot.
And then he like literally cried in the ring.
He just looked like he didn't know how to fight.
Like a 12-year-old kid. That's like Forrest Griffin will never like live that down, and either will like Dan Orlovsky. Anyone who thinks about the quarterback who's a backup quarterback for the Detroit Lions.
So like, when did he fight?
One time he hiked. He was on like the
when he ran.
Detroit was on they're on like 5-yard line. I don't know if he did a rollout or if he scrambled.
Yeah, I think he.
But he just walked out the back of the end zone, safety, 2 points for the other team, and now you're punting to the other team, and it's just like.
That's the line.
He'll never live that down. Forrest Griffin will never live down crying in a UFC ring. Grown man.
Crying in his crib.
Mommy.
Picture him in a crib.
Okay. It's pretty good. I just pictured it.
Adesanya, some of his good wins, those are fucking great.
Yeah.
Those are great fights.
Yep.
Yeah, and then, I don't know, you could probably Google brawls, which whoever's.
Or you can Google bras and look at women.
Yeah. Like a 10-year-old who, like, because he can't figure out.
I don't know how to spell it.
No, his parents, like, have it, like, restricted. He can't get to certain websites.
Oh, yeah.
So the best you can do is, like, type in bras, and he's like,
yeah.
It's like getting the Victoria's Secret catalog
Secret website
in the mail.
That's cool.
Oh, we got one.
Oh yeah, here we go.
How do you feel about the term coronabro?
Well,
and I think those people.
What is that?
I think those are the people who are like, don't give a shit. Like they're really bro about it, and just like, I'll go get it. I'll play basketball with 13 guys I never met. Who plays basketball with 13 people?
So,
9 other guys.
What do I think of the term, or what I think of those guys?
Yeah, I don't know. I said the term.
Both of them
are
term. Fucking stupid.
Yeah. There you go. You got it.
I also hate when people just refer to it as, huh, I got Rona. Oh, we're gonna go get the Rona.
Yeah,
hey, you're an idiot,
dude. Someone will, like, the first time I heard somebody say, like, yeah, the Rona or something, early on, I just didn't think anything of it. And then you got an older guy at my work. Every day he's like, yeah, he's worried about the Rona. Hey, the Rona. And he was just always saying it. And I'm like, dude, now anyone who says it, I associate them with this guy.
Yeah, anyone who
sounds
says
like a moron.
is an idiot.
Yeah.
Fucking idiot. Oh, are you looking it up?
I was going to just read it.
All right.
Coronabro, on the Urban Dictionary, a roommate who undergoes isolation from COVID-19 with you. Oh, maybe he means that. I thought it was different.
Oh, like, so you're in solidarity with...
like, me or you.
Oh, we both get it, so then we have to hang out for 14 days?
Well,
I still hate the word, but...
I guess your coronabro could even be the person, just anyone in your house that you've been quarantined with. Locked down with.
All right, well then I guess
I miss my girlfriend, but I'm glad I have my corona, bro.
Still,
that's how the question.
I hate the word. I don't care what it means.
That got added August 24th, not even long ago. Oh, right here, a different corona, bro. Thing. Definition: an ignorant fool who is convinced that the coronavirus. That's what I thought. It's not real because Clay Travis and Donald Trump told them to think. What the fuck? I just minimized.
Whoop, whoop.
I just learned something about my computer.
Did you like that song I made up? I'm a professional beatboxer.
Fundamental lack of common sense and empathy. That would
nice.
I think that one's it.
Well,
if they do that, that's cool.
I hate the term and I hate the person.
Yeah.
So move it along, Chief.
Move it along.
Move it along, bitch.
We got enough of your terms.
Suck my peen.
Get out of here.
We had enough of your ass and enough of your tits. You corona fuck.
Well, dude, since we're on the same topic of the
Here we
corona
go.
stuff.
We're doing it.
No.
What?
We are.
I'm just
We're
moving
getting
along.
No, the coronabro thing and the people who like don't believe in it and all this stuff.
I just don't believe.
We also had a question about protests in Berlin, Germany, which it's similar. A bunch of stuff is similar to
Everywhere?
Yeah.
So every country's
America.
stupid?
We got a bunch of stupid people going protesting like, back when it first happened, I need a haircut. A bunch of white people with signs saying need a haircut and stuff. And I guess that's similar.
My fucking hair's too long.
I can't. And fucking Cindy won't come out of her damn house.
I can't get fucking Cindy in the goddamn salon to cut my fucking hair.
CNN is scaring Cindy down the block. I need her to cut my damn hair.
Cindy, you stupid fucking bitch, cut my damn hair.
I don't got the I don't got the Rona. I don't got Crohn's disease either.
Isn't that where you like
shit your
shit?
pants?
Yeah. Like if you eat certain stuff, or do you just shit uncontrollably sometimes? Anywho,
I think you gotta wear a diaper.
This
is
baby.
insensitive. Well, I'm just saying what I think.
We had a question about Germany and Berlin.
Yeah, there was that. Like, what do we think about the protest? And it's like, we think the same thing about some of the dumb protests here. It's just like,
So wait, their protests were against the virus.
They probably had both, just like how we got both.
I don't know. I'm barely grasping what's going on here. I can't. My brain can't concentrate on two countries.
Yeah, I got so much over here.
I apologize for you and for me and being an idiot.
But I felt like when I was reading the coronabro thing, then I'm like, oh, that actually kind of connects to like.
We got two.
We got a bunch
of Roan questions.
You got a bunch of corona bros over there.
What do you
Berlin.
think of the term Roan question? Any question pertaining to the coronavirus? We call it the Roan question. I'm gonna start a podcast called the Rona Pod. Roan Pod. Oh, what are we doing? What are we looking up? I don't know. Neither do you. I sing when there's gaps because people love my sing. People
do message in.
People go. It fills my heart with love.
Yeah, I've had a friend text me about how great, some of your songs are.
Corey's voice is like 47 angels.
I just went to start reading that as if it wasn't in German. I just went to start reading it.
What is Schnokalaka Dusches?
Kleisen Schlufen.
Rokendasche Dokalaka.
I don't know much German,
I don't know any
like
German.
6 words.
I know this is the only German word I know.
Ein. Zwei.
Never mind. I was about to say something fucked up. Never mind. I don't know. I'm not gonna say what I was gonna say, so keep going.
Oh, I was doing math in my.
If anyone wants to know what I was gonna say, you can message me privately, and I'll tell you. I'll probably forget.
20.
What were you gonna say? And then I'll go. I'm an idiot, and I don't remember.
Ein bisschen Deutsch.
Ute Schnuckeschnack.
I hope Marco listens to this.
Marco. Hi, Marco.
It's a cool name.
I'm a moron.
Dude, he loves a lot of metal and hardcore, which is badass.
Nice.
So. Oh yeah,
and
bro.
I love not knowing anything because I'm an idiot.
Yeah, and that's what we
Oodle
don't.
me schnoodle doodle.
Yeah,
What is that?
What is that in German?
Hey, tell me what that is.
Oodle schnoodle doodle.
All right, hit screen record because I need you to write all this down and send it to me. What is this? Ute schnackety schnacken. I'm just being an asshole.
He's a cool guy though. He'll probably get that you're messing around.
Hopefully. I hope he's not mad at me.
German people, they got some goofy humor over there. They get it.
We're goofers over here. Hey, they call us goofers. That's a cool word, goofer. I'm a goofer.
I'm a goofy goober, yeah.
I'm a big old butthole, yeah. What are we looking up about those prodies?
Well, I was trying to read some stuff, but it's hard for me to read.
It's hard.
It's hard for Chris to.
I've been trying to practice with him for some time.
Not joking though. In 3rd grade, I had to do summer school. That was like some of the coolest stuff, dude. Because it's all these idiots. It's me and a bunch of other idiots.
And you would shine.
And yeah, I shine. We dude, it was like the height of Pokemon cards. Dude, we just went to school, and we all had our binders of Pokemon cards. We were like, I got the Charizard, I got Blastoise, and then
How often do you
like,
go to
cool.
summer school? Every day?
I don't remember.
Yeah, me neither.
It wasn't that much, but like
when I was in,
my thing was I would read a bunch, but I couldn't comprehend anything. I could like read it, and then they'd ask me what I just read, and I'm like, I don't know.
I went to a summer school, but it wasn't like because
better.
I was an idiot. It was because.
Wait, you went to summer school?
Yeah, but I went to like one where you basically just hang out and have fun because
that's what it
I was
like.
I was like socially. They were like worried that I wasn't.
So was it
I
like
was
first
shy
grade then or something?
Yeah, I was like first grade,
okay.
And I was like shy and I like didn't know.
So I stayed dumb. You know, you got better. I stayed dumb a little later.
So yeah, I went, but it was sweet. We like went. We like just every time we went, we played games, different games. So like it was just hanging out. I think it was to get me more socially. Like
maybe
I'm opening up.
Maybe you were like Joe List. You just didn't talk.
Yeah, I probably didn't. I probably was scared all the time.
And then you're playing games with people, and you're
I want my mommy.
Other people are fun.
I would cry when my mom would drop me off. I did that till
so
I did that till I was like a junior in high school. No, that's a joke. But I did it till like I'm pretty sure I did it till I was in like first grade. I would just do this. Don't leave me. But then I would be fine afterwards. So I don't know.
It's a funny thing.
If I was my son, I would fucking hate him. My son's a bitch.
Yeah, isn't that funny though?
Yeah.
You think about like a whiny kid, and you're like, I mean, that's what I was doing.
That was me. I was a bitch.
I was whining. It's funny.
Hold on, I gotta adjust.
But yeah, we got asked what do we know about, or what do we think about the Berlin protest? We got.
If it's against the virus, if it's about the virus being not real, then I guess it's a stupid protest.
Yeah, like we've talked about certain things before. It's like we get like people have to go to work, people have to do things like if there were people protesting saying like I couldn't go to my warehouse to work to make money so that I could continue paying for my house and stuff like that. It's like, well, now I have a problem with this protest that's like that thinks I'm a coronabro, thinks I want to go to the warehouse because I want to spread it, and it's like, no, I just want to make some money. I stay away from people. It's not hard.
Yeah.
How hard is like the nuance of like, hey, just don't make out with people, don't be within 6 feet and hugging and humping people. It's not hard to do that.
Sometimes when
so you can work, but you can also be smart. So I think you can appease both people that are freaking out. Some people who they've been in bubbles the entire fucking lockdown. People have not left their house. There's some people who are like, oh, the squirrels outside got it, and they'll give it to me.
The squirrels.
So they can't breathe squirrel air in their backyard.
I don't know, man. Everyone will always be on different pages forever and whatever.
Yeah, that's right.
But guess what? We just did 2 questions with the same top.
Yeah, dude.
That's short for topic.
I don't even want to read some of these.
Uh-oh. Are they about being... Never mind. Next one. Move on down the road.
What's the worst job you've ever had? And what's a story from something memorable at a job?
This is the worst job I've ever had. I don't even get paid to do this.
Dude, yeah.
Just kidding.
And I hate being here.
Yeah, I hate this guy. I hate being here. I don't get paid.
Yeah, we don't have any. We're never gonna have sponsors because we got 53 views.
I got crabs from this job. I don't know.
I gave Corey crabs.
One time I worked at Caesarland, which was basically like a Chuck E. Cheese kind of, except I don't think it was as cool as Chuck E. Cheese.
Nope. Dude, I don't know.
Or remember DZ, the Discovery Zone? That place was tight.
Was that in the mall?
I don't think so.
Oh, maybe I don't know this place.
That was like
it was a cool place in the mall.
It was like a place just like Chuck E. Cheese. Anyway, I worked at a Caesarland, and then I worked in the kitchen for like when I first got hired. I think I was like 16, and I was just like, oh my god, because I was just busy there, and we were just constantly making food and like filling orders. And then I don't know, they probably just hated me in there. So then I got moved to the ticket counter, where like you get the ticket.
It was just like this. We just need you to rip a ticket. It says 100. They can get a thing that says 100. Can you do that?
Yeah, dude, that was the worst because you have unsupervised kids trying to get things that like they would bring up like 7 tickets and they would be like,
I want that.
and I was like, That's 10,000 tickets. You need something from and I would be like, see this section right here? You can get from this. And then they would look at it for like 5 seconds. They would just stare at it like their stupid fucking brain is slowly comprehending it. I'm 5 and I don't know anything. And then they would go back over to like a giant stuffed animal that's like 10,000 tickets. I want that. And I'm about to kill a kid.
Wasn't the booth or like behind the glass in the bottom was all of the like low stuff?
Yeah, like slowly, like
Little
it went
ball,
down. Like it would be like 5,
sucker,
10,
eraser,
like 15, 20, 50, 100, and then like it
kids
slowly
coming
went up.
in just being like, they only have enough for like.
They literally have like
a little GI
15
Joe,
tickets. Yeah, they can get like a bouncy ball.
Guy. Yeah,
or candy.
And they're like,
can I get the
And I'm like, oh my god,
yeah,
you're a piece of shit.
Can you get your mom's number for me,
dude? And then I remember there were times where I worked it with somebody else, and that was tight. It was like me and this other girl would work it. That was pretty cool. She had a nice ass, I remember. I don't even remember her.
Booties.
That's the only thing I remember about her. I don't even remember her name. Anyway, that was alright, but I was usually by myself, and that sucked. Sometimes like the parents would come up and then they would be like, I want that. And then the parents were like, hey, you stupid fucking kid of mine, get this. Or they would like, or if the kid was up there taking forever, then the parent would come up and be like, would you pick something and stop bothering this guy? And I was like,
yeah.
Sweet.
Nice.
Finally, some parent taking control of their shithead.
I had, probably my worst one was, I worked, what?
Nothing.
Oh.
I was about to say something, then never mind.
I worked 85 straight days for Roush. 85 straight days, and the first day I had off was 85? Yeah. I don't know. Now I'm like thinking it's less. But anyways, the first day off was because it was Easter. We had mandatory Saturdays and Sundays. And so like just working too much. We had like this guy straight from the military. He looked like he got hit in the head too much. Like he could manage like 5 people, but you gave him this whole warehouse, this whole Roush. He had 50 some employees under him, and he's just like, we get more out of people if you just, you're doing military stuff.
If you ride them hard.
In the military, you can't leave the base. You're stuck at the base. So every day you're working. There's no vacations in the military. Like,
and then you did
so this. We just,
what?
Can I see my mom?
We're not in the military.
He's
just, are you fucking kidding? He just yells at you.
Dude, I'd have some lunch breaks where I was just like, I'm getting a Blizzard from Dairy Queen. Like I was just so unhappy that I'm like, screw this. I don't need normal food. I'm getting a Blizzard. I'm just gonna be like, yeah, 30 minutes of fun on my lunch break, and then back to the grind. And at one point it was mandatory like 10s and 12s too. So every day, and then you had 10s and 12s in there, like up and down. And at one point I was like, I have to pay my bills. I need to go to the bank. And we were working so much I just didn't have time to go to the bank. So that's a worst job. I also worked with a lot of crazy inmates and stuff, which is actually pretty funny. There's a lot of characters and stuff I worked with there.
You worked with people that probably murdered people.
I worked with a guy who almost got murdered. He's got a whole stab story.
Stab story.
I wanted to talk about with the job question, some memorable things.
Jobby Nooner?
Like episode 5 or 4, whatever it was.
Oh my god, dude.
Well, already 44 in?
No, the picture of this lady, her hands are up holding her collar like this, and I thought where her wrists were like breaking away, I thought it were just her tits, and I was like,
oh my god,
why are this lady's? Never mind.
Continue. So, memorable work thing. So, I had a buddy and we both worked at a grocery store, and he would it was April Fool's, and I wasn't in the right mindset. I was younger. I was not thinking that it's April Fool's. I'm like 17 or 18. We're pushing carts, me and this buddy, and it's a kind of a busy day, I felt like. And then I got brought in, and they're like, "Hey, Chris, the gas station over there is connected to the grocery store. Like, there was like a big accident in the bathroom, and we need you to go in there, and we got a mop and a bucket, and they gave me like some cleaning supplies, and they're like, you're gonna need." And I was like, I could sense that they were going this direction even before everything I just said. The first time they started talking to me, and I was like, nah, I got like other stuff to do. I got work. I got other things I'm doing. And like, so I continued working, and then a buddy is like, hey man, they like need you to. I go back in there, and I'm like, Shayna, whatever her name was. I'm like, this is not happening. Maybe it was a different lady, but I was just like, I'm not. Because what that sounds like is a bathroom at the gas station is covered in shit. And like, so if I would have thought about how it's April Fool's, I could have been like, okay, I'll do it. Just played into it. Okay, I get it, whatever. And then they'd watch me go all the way there and be like, before I go in the bathroom, like, no, we're getting it April Fool's. And I would have been like, no, you didn't get anybody.
Yeah, you didn't get me, bitch.
No, they just totally got me. I was pissed off. I'm like, I'm not gonna clean shit. And then I'm walking around, and my buddies like laughing at me, and then I think that's when I finally could tell. But I was mad, and then I could finally tell. I'm like, oh, he's like laughing, like.
Oh, they got. So he knew it was a joke.
Yeah, I think he set it up.
Oh, he like, hey, tell Chris he has to go clean shit.
Yeah, this blonde fucking idiot. I know.
Yeah, let's whoop his ass.
Yeah, I think he went in there and was like, guys, Chris is really funny when he gets really mad. It's gonna be so fun.
That's a good bit.
It was good, and I'm pretty sure I laughed about it after. I'm not gonna be.
I'm just gonna shit all over your bathroom and go. Well,
hey, this guy.
Here's a mob.
There's a mob in a bucket.
You gotta go clean shit.
And then another memorable moment. Dude, I got like infinite with work. I could do a whole pod on this, but like
work.
I wanted to do this one because of like racial problems lately. Like protests and all this stuff. Dude. These two guys, Jake and fuck, I should have texted a buddy. Gerard.
Gerard.
I think it was Gerard.
Let's go with Gerard.
Yeah,
that's fine. It doesn't matter who it is.
Gerard's this black dude. Jake is this white dude, and they seemed like they were good buddies. Like they work together, you know, because when we're at work, like sometimes you'd team up with some people and bang each other, and they
sounds like my kind of job.
Bang someone together. They would be working together so much to like the point where they'd be messing with each other. Like me and other guys didn't like shove each other and wrestle or anything, but like they would do that sometimes. Like if we got caught up with work, they'd be like messing with each other. So Jake had earrings, and him and Gerard are messing with each other, and we look over and we just thought it was normal. They're shoving each other, and it's just kind of like a guy. What do guys do that as like? It's like a weird way to be like, you're a good friend of mine. To be gay. It's a normal way to touch a guy's ass.
Yeah.
It's how you get a feel of the wiener and see if you get a tingle, and then you know if you're gay or not.
Did me touching your wiener make my wiener tingle?
If it does, now I know. Sometimes it's hard. Some people are confused out there. So Jake's trying to figure out if he's gay or not. And so they're wrestling. Back to the real stuff. They're wrestling, and Jake's earring gets caught on Gerard's like coat or whatever when they're messing with each other. It's like the winter. We're outside, and bad news. Didn't think Jake would do this, and you know, me and these other guys we work with, that wouldn't be the word we would say. And Jake pulls away, and his ear's bleeding, and clearly this is nobody's fault.
Yeah,
they were messing around. It's not his fault. It's not a white guy's fault. It's not a black guy's fault. Well, the thing that Jake says is a white guy's fault. He just said, he goes, you, and then he says the N-word to him, and me and the other guys that are working there, we're just like,
wait, he like called him. He was like, you fucking N.
Yeah, he just said that, and we were like,
and everyone
what?
Went, and it was like,
I've never, up until that point, dude, I never heard anybody use that like that.
It's like when the
like an R.
It's
with
like
the
when
R.
the record stops in movies.
Yep, that was the first time.
Everyone in the parking lot.
And I was just like, whoa, I mean, that's not what I was, Jesus. And then, so also, me and the guys that work there who aren't involved in the tickle wrestling match they had,
the tickle fight?
We were like, we cannot help you. Like
the race relations tickle fight?
That's the thing that happens, like right away, white dude seeing, a white dude do that, like we all know he crossed the line. We just go, oh, you are not.
I am now separating myself from this guy.
We are not helping you, dude. He could be like pummeling you, and it would be like scary close to death. And then I'd pull him off.
Yeah, you'd have to like let him beat the shit up for like a minute, and then it's just instead of like, now you're just like, well, I don't want you to kill him.
Yeah. So then Gerard's like, what the hell? What the fuck did you just say? And then he keeps asking him, and Gerard's like this big dude. We were like, dude, Jake's about to be dead. But it was a winter, so we always worked in the winter with this guy. So Gerard takes his coat off, takes like his hoodie off, and he's like, let's fucking go. And Gerard looks like he's the shape of a penguin. He always had a coat and stuff on when we were working outside. I always thought he had like bigger shoulders, bigger arms. This guy ate bad genetics. He did not look great. But still, they continued to like, I mean, neither of them had any, training and fighting, so they had no idea what they're doing. But they're like trying to punch each other and shit. And I think then like we had somebody come out and like break it up. But I mean, Jake got let go clearly, and this was fucking 2006, and that was a moment that I'll just never forget. That's wild. Like, you can't.
That's crazy.
I already knew you can't do that. and then, I mean, you don't. You can't.
You're like,
Jesus Christ.
Whoa.
The record stopped. That was the
record scratch.
Oh, and then the loss prevention story.
Oh yeah, dude.
So I'm at the grocery store.
This is just Chris's job network.
I'm at the grocery store, and loss prevention, they're people that act like they're shopping or whatever. They wander around and try to, loot, prevent the store from loss. And so they're, I'm 16, so this is a year earlier. This is 2005. I'm sitting there, and this dude, this lady and this guy grabbed me, and they go, hey, they only wanted me to, like, get the guy to slow down because they knew he stole stuff. And they just needed to talk to him because they have a weird way. They have to like get a certain thing answered a certain way, and then they can like pull him into the room, question him, and get the stuff back or arrest him or whatever the hell. They have like a procedure. So they asked me to like get in front of him, and in my head I'm thinking like, oh, because I've seen these same people. I know who loss prevention is.
I just got deputized.
To me, I'm like, dude, I'm about to like, I don't know. I'm about to stop this guy from doing the bad thing.
Dude, I think I just became a cop.
It was this dirty, white bum looking dude, and all his clothes are dirty and old. Brand new white shoes. That's all I think that's all he did. And my thought now, I would go, oh yeah, I'll help you, and then the guy starts running or leaving, and I would just be like, all right.
See ya.
And he goes away because it's rough. It's a rough life, but like, you don't know about shit. I'm 16. I'm an idiot. And this dude, and I was just out of sight.
Enjoy those shoes, man.
Yeah, is that the same? I just got out of football. Like I stopped doing football, and I started having a job. And this guy, so he books it. He starts running, and I don't. They just asked me for help. I go there, and he starts running. So in my head, it just happened. I'm like, they need me to help. Oh, he's going that way, and I just went like, all right, and I booked it after him, and it was nice, dude. I did like I wrapped around his waist as I sped up to him. I got to him quick, closing speed, like an animal, and then I got to him and did like the spin tackle, and he just slams to the ground, and then I'm like on top of him. My heart's like racing. I'm like, oh my god. And then loss prevention was like, they found out I was 16 and how like they are not allowed to ask anybody under 18 to like help at anything, and like I don't know if I or my family could have like sued or something. And then my dad was mad. He was like, what the fuck? He was like, anybody like anyone in the neighborhood who knows this guy who have stolen things before or whatever, like, you don't know who this guy knows. If this guy knows some like
real people,
scary
people,
criminal people, he's like, you work there. He knows you tackled them. Like, they're just gonna come back. He's like, so like, watch your back. And then I'm like, like at work, and like, oh my god, people are coming after me.
Yeah, I never thought about that. Yeah, now I would be like, help me stop this guy. I'm good. Oh, is my last name on the store? No.
I didn't think about any of these things. About how who cares if this guy has $40 shoe. New Balances.
I don't care if he's running out with a TV. I'd have him loaded in the truck. Hey, brother. Hey, you want me to get the hatch for you?
Then that's another story. Where shortly after that, because they told me they were going to give me an interview for loss prevention. They did. I didn't get a job. And then I'm still working at the same place. Saw a guy, car, park, and a guy comes out with a TV on a flatbed, throws it in the back, and the guy like looks at me. I'm like walking by him. He's like, oh, and he hops in and they drive away. And I was just like, I just shrugged my shoulders.
Nah.
Why would I care?
See ya. Yeah, who cares?
Get me one.
At this point, I'm like, dude. I'm like, yeah. Did you get two? I'll pull my truck
These are
up.
giant corporations, and then these are just like low-level people. Someone who's like, I don't know, man. People are putting Kool-Aid packets in their pocket, and it's like guy's gonna go to jail or get in trouble because he stole 79 cents.
Yeah, unless you're stealing from
grocery store,
Corey Charles department store. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, man. Dude, we're already at.
Stop him, dude. Enjoy those shoes, buddy.
Didn't even get to everything.
Yeah. What time are we at?
Got 57.
Uh-oh. We have time for one more. One more question. Make it good. Make it snack. Make it a goodie. Goodie. Goody goo goo goo.
Who is the? This is.
I hate it. Pod's over.
Who is the worst human? R. Kelly or Jeffrey Epstein?
I mean, that's
one peed on children
so easy.
And one fucked children.
I feel like Epstein's way worse
because he
had like an empire. Of sex trafficking.
Yeah.
R. Kelly just pissed on people.
Yeah.
I mean, underage people, but still. What would you rather? Would you rather be trafficked into an island and be fucked by a bunch of old men, or have one black guy pee on you?
Yeah, get forced to suck Bill Clinton.
Yeah. Would you rather suck off Bill Clinton 75 times, or would you want R. Kelly to just pee on you?
I'ma pee on you.
Drip,
drip,
that's
drip,
easy.
Drip, drip.
I'd pick Epstein's worse. Shadage.
R. Kelly also makes great music. I don't know a tune that Epstein's made.
Yeah. Has Epstein ever made a good song ever? Doubt it.
Does Epstein have a song about isn't it just called, the song's called Cookie? And he's just like talking about Oreos. It's a great song.
A cookie. Dip it in milk.
That's what the song is. I'm R. Kelly. Dip it in milk. Song. He just, after the allegations came out of him peeing on kids, he 14, 15, or whatever the hell. After those allegations came out, he just went hard to like PC himself, and so he's just like, his song about cookies is just like, get Oreos, dip it in milk.
You can go to the store. There's many different kinds. Then you get milk.
Big Bird
then
songs.
You have a snack.
What's Sesame Street? I almost said Big Street.
Big. Welcome to Big Street.
Welcome to Big Street.
Sesame
Big Street, Sesame Bird.
Well, welcoming to Sesame Street, R. Kelly. Just pissing on one of the puppets.
That's how Big Bird became yellow.
Yeah, he was
white. Whoa. Oh, connection.
Well, I guess, I don't know. That's it. I guess we can, what time is it? We can answer one more, maybe. Is there a good one?
There's kind of
is there a shorty but goody? Is that a thing that people would say?
Someone wrote that.
Did you write that?
Yeah.
That's good.
It was just slurs. No.
Whoa.
Like my notes the other day.
Oh yeah.
Alright, this guy over here.
Maybe we don't have enough time for one.
You don't think so?
And we're at 1 hour, right?
Do you have any guilty pleasure
No.
movies and shows that you enjoy?
Oh.
That you don't want to admit?
That I wouldn't want to admit?
See, that's the thing, though. I'm like, no, because I would admit anything that I like, because I seriously
Oh,
liked
dude,
it.
sometimes I like to watch. So there's this one show.
I would just tell you.
There's this show called Bar Rescue.
Yeah.
Where this guy is like a psycho, and he just yells, "You motherfuckers! You're fucking up everything!" And I'm like, I'm just like, Jesus. But it's kind of cool to see like him fix up a bar. I don't know. I mean, it's not like I guess I wouldn't like. I'm not afraid to tell people, but like, I don't really watch the show, but like, I'll see a clip online and I'll like watch it for a sec. So I'm like, oh, this is kind of cool.
I think a lot of those shows, it's easy to like because it's like, I do like seeing crummy stuff get renewed.
Yeah, like it's cool.
And that's what so many like the house.
Yeah,
stuff,
and like it's like drama because there's like people like they're like the worst employees, or it's like the manager's just getting fucking bombed behind the bar, and like he comes in, "You're over here fucking drinking," and you're like, "Whoa, this guy's crazy," and he just yells the whole time. He's like Gordon Ramsay of bars.
Yeah, so some people love the Gordon Ramsay stuff.
Yeah,
or if you don't want any screaming, the house stuff is like the biggest complication they come to is like a guy and a couple or whatever. They're like, so we wanted this marble tabletop, and then it's $44.99, and then so we don't have to see about that. Then they show like they're looking at the tabletop, and then it goes back to them, and it's just like, we didn't get it. It's like that's their dilemma.
Yeah.
But like the Bar Rescue and Gordon Fuxy, it's like just insane, like screaming.
You can't cook for shit. I don't know. I don't really watch.
What about movie? Is there a guilty pleasure movie? I guess like action movies that a lot of people would be like, that sucks. I mean, it's a lot of action movies are kind of made as guilty pleasures. Like you understand going into it, this isn't like a legit movie with an amazing plot. Good. It's just entertaining.
Yeah. I don't know.
Kind of like
there's plenty of comedy. I think of like a movie that like I liked that I wouldn't tell anybody about. I mean, to be one.
How about this? I love Jerry Seinfeld. I love a lot of like shows that are very well regarded with comedians, but also there have been stuff like there has been, like Jordan will be watching Friends and like, yes, there's plenty of bad jokes, but there are some that they got some good writing. It's like some good stuff. I think that's like a legit joke.
I mean, at the time it was like because it's like before people like made some of these jokes. I don't know. I feel like we've just progressed. So like shit back then is like
hard to.
Dude, that's so like the joke is stupid. But back then it wasn't stupid.
Dude, we might look at The Office in like 30 years and be like,
this show's still great. I don't know.
Dude, did you know Nate Bargatze? He's really into The Office. I didn't know he like references it on his pod all the time.
Oh really? That's sweet.
Pretty funny.
Well, it's a great show. So
I've heard other comedians make fun of this show.
Oh really?
I'm like, what?
Nah,
it's good.
Yeah, it's great.
All right, thank you everybody. We got some more questions. We'll hit them on the next one,
maybe, or
we
won't. Fuck you.
But
just kidding.
Keep them coming. Honestly, you can ask whenever, and we'll end up getting to it.
Yeah, you can ask a question every week if you want. I don't care.
Yep, hit us up.
Hit me in the cock.
Make a burner account. Hit us up.
Hit me in the ass.
Hit me in the ass. See if it sticks.
All right. Well,
Corey Charles, Chris Robertson, yelling Grandma, we love you. Bye.
Bye.
Wave. Grandma.